Dave Filoni, the visionary filmmaker and longtime creative force within the Star Wars universe, has been officially named president of Lucasfilm, the iconic studio owned by the Walt Disney Company. This significant leadership transition marks a new chapter for one of the most successful and culturally influential entertainment franchises in history. The announcement came on a Thursday, signaling a shift that many fans and industry observers had anticipated for some time. Filoni, now 51 years old, has long been regarded as a direct protégé of George Lucas, the original creator of Star Wars. His journey with the franchise began in earnest in 2005 when Lucas personally recruited him to help establish and build Lucasfilm Animation. Filoni played a pivotal role in developing and overseeing Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the acclaimed animated series that ran from 2008 to 2020, spanning 7 seasons and more than 100 episodes. This project not only revived interest in the prequel era but also deepened the lore of the galaxy far, far away, introducing complex characters, moral dilemmas, and epic battles that resonated with both longtime fans and new audiences. His contributions extended far beyond animation. Filoni became a key creative mind behind the live-action streaming era of Star Wars, most notably as a driving force on The Mandalorian. This groundbreaking Disney Plus series, starring Pedro Pascal as the titular bounty hunter, introduced the world to the adorable and immensely popular character known affectionately as Baby Yoda, later revealed as Grogu. The Mandalorian's success helped revitalize the franchise during a period when theatrical releases faced challenges, proving that Star Wars could thrive in the streaming landscape. Filoni also executive produced, directed episodes, and contributed to writing on other hit shows like Ahsoka, which continues the story of the fan-favorite character from the Clone Wars, now played by Rosario Dawson in live action. The leadership change sees current Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy stepping down from her executive role this week to transition into full-time producing duties. Kennedy, age 72, has guided the studio since Disney acquired it from George Lucas in 2012. Under her stewardship, Lucasfilm produced the blockbuster sequel trilogy, including The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, which collectively grossed billions worldwide. She also oversaw successful spin-offs like Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, a critically praised film that delivered a gripping war tale within the Star Wars mythology. However, Kennedy's tenure was not without hurdles. The 2018 film Solo, A Star Wars Story, which explored the early adventures of Han Solo with Alden Ehrenreich in the role made famous by Harrison Ford, underperformed at the box office. This disappointment led to internal reflections at Disney about the pacing of releases. Disney CEO Bob Iger later acknowledged that the company had moved too aggressively with content, stating that Solo's results gave them pause and prompted a strategic pullback to avoid audience fatigue. In response, Disney placed Star Wars theatrical films on a temporary hiatus starting around 2019, redirecting focus toward high-quality television projects. This shift proved fruitful, with series like The Mandalorian becoming cultural phenomena and helping to sustain the franchise's momentum. In the new structure, Filoni will lead Lucasfilm in his capacity as president, with a strong emphasis on creative direction. He will collaborate closely with co-president Lynwen Brennan, who oversees the studio's business affairs, operations, and general management. Brennan has a long history with the company, having joined Industrial Light and Magic, Lucasfilm's renowned visual effects division, in 1999 and rising through the ranks to become its leader before taking on broader Lucasfilm responsibilities. Disney CEO Bob Iger publicly praised Kathleen Kennedy's contributions, highlighting her leadership, her vision, and her stewardship over more than a decade. Kennedy's legacy includes not only the sequel trilogy but also the expansion of Star Wars into diverse formats, ensuring the franchise's enduring relevance in a rapidly changing media landscape. The Star Wars franchise itself remains a juggernaut. Since the original film debuted in 1977, it has generated more than $10.3 billion in global box office receipts, according to industry trackers like Comscore. The saga, centered on rebels fighting against oppressive empires in a galaxy filled with Jedi, Sith, spaceships, and mystical forces, has become a cornerstone of popular culture. Both Kennedy and Filoni share deep connections to George Lucas, having collaborated with him during pivotal moments in the franchise's evolution.